Hey!
Wow, we just turned on and we've already got people.
Wow, people waiting for us. This is awesome.
Happy days. God, who was that? Straight on.
Who is that?
Who's the first two comments? Mr. Patrick 06 and Starla, well done for being straight on the
Up
buzzer.
late, buddies. Are you up late? Because we're definitely not up late. We're up early.
Yeah, this is early. It's funny, when I got up this morning, let the dog out for a pee, and she was straight over at the fence. I was like, what the hell? It's because the young lads next door, you know, I'm up early, but they're up late. They were outside
really?
smoking. I was like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was like 4 in the morning or whatever.
Mm.
Sarah Tone's on. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah,
Morning.
yay!
It's only 9 PM for Starlight, eh? So you must be, I'm assuming the States, very west coast, would that be right? No.
9
Oh, yeah.
p.m. Really?
Oh, maybe.
Where's that? Like Hawaii or something?
No idea. Alison's on! Way!
Hi, Alison.
California, 9 PM in California.
Really?
Holy shit.
So we can afford to maybe get live at 6 rather than 5 then.
If it was a California audience, right? 9 PM in California.
Oh, that's good.
Kevin Henderson's on.
Yay!
Stream care.
So, can everybody let us know what time it is where you are, and tell us where you are and what time it is? Just so, basically this is gearing up for the main live feeds next week, and we need to know who's going to be joining us. We've made it uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
You know, we're live at 5, which means we're getting up at 4:30. So what have we got? Midnight in Chile. 9:03. Where are you? Obviously that's California. We know that now.
Chile must be the sort of down, well obviously it's south.
Hi from Hudson Valley, New York. What time is it in New York?
I'm going to guess 12, it'll be midnight around there I would think.
Is that Phil Greenway?
Phil Greenaway. Yeah, he's up early. Now Phil's just had
Is he not in the UK though?
Yeah, he's up early but he's just had a wee girl.
Ah, right, okay.
But it's funny because it's when Phil told me his wife was pregnant, I just always thought he'd have a wee girl as well. But he was like, I'm having a wee boy. Then it came out a wee girl. He's like, dish. It's funny how like you can see the scam, but then sometimes get it wrong, right?
5 AM in Kirkcaldy. That's funny. So it's 11 PM in Chesterton. Who Sarah is?
1 PM Texas, so yeah.
So it's 12 o'clock. Myra Mason, where are you?
Myra Mason must be.
I wonder if it's aimed on the east of the world.
Yeah. How are Quincy and Fonzie? I forgot we called you Forearm Fonzie.
Oh, did we?
Well, somebody did. I remember.
I can't remember that.
It's your forearm here. Quincy's good. It's he's back in action. He's well back, so everyone can stop crying, pretty much.
We knew that was going to happen, right? People crying.
Well, we knew it. Do you know what it was? We even pre-warned people. We're like, look, it's getting shaved for this particular video for this reason, and everybody was.
Do you know what's funny is some people genuinely went, oh no, not Quincy, and I'm so upset, and it was just like a bit of fun. And some people were really quite irate and like, oh, be a real man and grow your chest hair, and you're like,
have relax. You seen the other 90% of the videos? Jeez, you know. Yeah. That was funny. It kind of just showed. It says more about the person commenting than it did about us, really.
Is that pronounced St. Louis, Missouri, or Louis?
Walensky. Some awesome names, eh? So the countdown is on for the live show transformation, which we're getting excited for, right?
Yeah. Is it next? No, it's not next week. Is it next week? No, it starts a week on Monday.
And the next show will be the...
So we'll be live at 5 next week as well. And that'll be the last one before we actually start with our competition winners and everybody else in the clan. So a bunch of our clan members have already said, I want to restart the Everlane program along with the competition winners, so that we can all do this together. So the space is still there. If you're interested at all, then let us know. Join the clan, and you can start the whole 12-week body transformation. And if you got weight to lose, this is one of the most powerful things that you could possibly do.
So I think so far out of our clan members, at least 20 of the existing clan members are wanting to reset theirs. So there's been a lot of people going through the same thing at the same time. Plus, Our clan are great, right?
They're so they
supportive of each other.
They're really mucking together. You know, if somebody's struggling, they're straight on there. We get a bit of a chat going, and it's really nice to see actually. Really nice to see.
So get exciting, dialing in. Holly Blair just asked there, what is our pre-bed routines? Pre-bed routines? You mean like brush your teeth, say your prayers kind
Brush
of
your
thing?
teeth,
Or?
have sex, go to sleep. No, pre-bed routine for me, depending on what I've got going on and how mindful I am, I like to switch my phone off well before bedtime. And if I realise, if I had been doing stuff on my phone and then I realise at like 9:30, which is bedtime for me, then I get quite upset. I've been like, I've been mindless on my phone. So yeah, I like to switch my phone off. I don't drink anything for at least half an hour, but if not an hour before I go to bed. Otherwise I wake up in the middle of the night wanting to go to the toilet. Dim the lights for at least half hour before bed. And then just brush my teeth. Yeah. I like to brush my teeth early actually. You know when you're kind of like just sitting here chatting, maybe reading a book, just potting around, and you're getting naturally tired. For some reason, brushing my teeth wakes me up again.
Yeah.
So I brush my teeth to go to bed, and then you're like, you're lying there like, I'm not sleepy anymore.
It's if I'm craving something I shouldn't be having, I go and brush my teeth.
Yeah.
Because if once you've brushed your teeth for night, that's it. You know you can't eat anything more because you'd have to brush your teeth again, and that's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah.
So.
And often just cleaning your palate.
Cleaning your palate.
Yes.
Stephen likes to clean his palate before bed. Do you rinse your palate first?
No, I don't rinse it. Just clean it. If you clean your palate, if you're craving something, here's a top tip. If you're craving something like Rab said, then you clean your palate and it stops you craving certain foods.
What was it you said? Was it the animal flesh?
Animal flesh.
Animal flesh.
Oh, Sophie's on.
Oh, Sophie.
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 Easton.
Sophie.
Sophie.
Oh, Sophie. Hey. Charisma wants to join the clan too. Well, you can do kiltycoaches.com/clan. Come join us, Charisma. Charisma. Is it Charisma? Charisma. I'm saying Charisma because it's double S.
Have we met the Charisma before?
She used to
comment.
comment. Yeah.
Because I remember mentioning her name before. Like, that's a cool name.
It's just to comment. Was it not? It's either live streams or she comments on Facebook. Given that she's on Facebook now.
Yeah.
Is that coffee or whiskey? I'm not telling you, Jodie.
Live at 5, come on Jodie.
Could be either.
We've either been up all night and it's whiskey or it's coffee. And depending on at what point this kicks in, will have the same effect.
Joey Gallon's on. Joey.
It's funny because if we're watching, we've got YouTube and Facebook here, and if we're friends with people on Facebook, it comes up in blue and you can't see it. You can see all the other names. But as soon as your friend, that's why I had to scroll for Sophie. It's like, oh, it's Sophie, but it's in blue, so you can't quite see it.
I know. I don't know why. I wonder if there's a way we can change. Because even when I'm on as Facebook, it comes up blue as well.
Yeah.
But they don't want you to see your friends.
I'm from Arizona.
Yeah. Oh, Cheryl's
on.
One of our winners.
Cheryl, you need to be getting used to this time every single week.
Yeah. Is all our winners on the app now? And are they experimenting with the different workouts and whatever?
They're all on it. At least they all should have their login details and everything else.
Yeah, well, maybe just so for our winners or anyone that's on the or just new to the app, familiarise yourself with it between now and the 30th, so you know where to find things. If you get stuck, ask within the Google Plus community. What's happening there?
Yeah, pronounced like charisma.
Charisma. Oh, charisma. That's awesome.
Myra Mason. What clan?
The Kilted Coaches clan, Myra.
Go to thekiltedcoaches.com/clan or just go to thekiltedcoaches.com and click on clan and you can read all about it.
Alison just said, my husband came in the bedroom and I said, if you want sex, it needs to happen before 12 because the Kilted Coaches are on.
Yeah.
That's priorities, Alison. There we are.
Get in line, husband.
Down the pub. I better get up the road soon because the Kilty Coaches are on at 12, so I better get there quick.
Imagine her trying it on and she'll be like, no, Kilty Coaches are first.
Yeah.
What?
We get worried if she's watching it while you.
So either he did come before 12 or not. So you're either lying there with a smile on your face or you're frustrated.
You went to see dinosaurs, right?
Jurassic Park last night, yeah. Do you know what? We got out and Sarah was like, so what did you think? And I was like, oh, to be honest, it was the same as all the others. And she thought it was a negative. And she was like, oh. And I was like, yeah, it was awesome. I mean, let's be fair, there's only so many ways you can tell the dinosaur story, but it doesn't make it any less entertaining. It's a bunch of dinosaurs, there's a new cool dinosaur that they've engineered, and they eat people. And there's actually a little bit more eating. Eating off. I mean, there was a little bit again in the mall, but this was just a little bit more up close and personal. You're like,
yeah. That's what I love about the Jurassic Park movies is, or Jurassic World.
oh, Ali Dal's on. Yeah, Ali.
It starts off, everything's always prim, pristine, and quiet, and you're like, when's it gonna go wrong?
I know.
You're just waiting for it. It's like that dripping of a tap that's going to cause the flood, right?
Definitely.
What was saying?
Morgan Wichter or Wichter?
Sorry, I missed meeting you two when I was in Scotland. Had a great time in the Highlands on the motorcycle. Highlands on the motorcycle would be awesome. When we were out and about.
See, I've never been into motorbikes. I never fancied it.
I think when I was younger, there was just a lot of people because it's really wet in Scotland. People come off their bikes all the time, so it can be quite dangerous. I've got it drilled into me not to go on the bike. But remember, Billy Connolly went around New Zealand on his trike.
Yeah. See, a trike would be. I'd be up for that. You feel a bit safer, and you can just kind of slowly stop. You don't have to think, I want to put my foot down. And imagine every time you stopped at lights or something in your car, you have to put your foot down. Like, open the door and put your foot down because you fell over.
Thinking like Fred Flintstone.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always got his feet down, right? Lacey I saw Hotel Transylvania 3 today. Hotel Transylvania, that's the cartoon movie, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I should watch that with Mila. I should probably love that.
Good night, guys. Fun to see you live. Myra Mason.
Night.
Happy days. Alison and Holly Blair are still chatting about
What are they?
her husband.
I probably said do it. Have you seen Starsky and Hutch, the new one? With
It's got Noseboy, isn't it?
Yeah, what's his name? It's got Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
That's it, the one
And when they're in disguise, he's got like this saying, he's just like, his persona, he's like, do it.
Oh yeah, that's Ben Stiller,
Do it.
Have you ever tried ZMA, guys? It must be taken before bed. Now ZMA is
Zinc, magnesium,
and
something else.
as well, isn't it?
Oh, I can't remember actually. What's the A? But yeah, it's basically a zinc matrix. Take magnesium specifically every night. Or actually, it is a Zedamy to be fair. It's mainly for the magnesium, but it's a Zedamy I take.
Years ago, I used to be able to get GABA.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
you've seen
awesome.
that.
They eventually banned it. But they banned it because your local drug dealers abused it with other drugs. But GABA was amazing. So it was gamma aminobutyric acid. Now it's one of the receptors in the brain, and GABA's the relaxing element in what's the uplifting. Anyway, I can't think right now. But anyway, when you took GABA before bed, you got this warm fuzz. And you just sink into your pillow, and you're like, oh, and it was. See if I had a hard rugby match that day, had my dinner and wanted to just go to bed and just have a deep sleep, you used to take your wee spoonful of GABA, go to sleep, and your body would be nice and warm. You'd be like, oh, it's just awesome. And you'd wake up fresh as a daisy, because daisies are so fresh. But they got abused like all these other things.
Isn't that why your wife likes sleeping next to you? She's like, you're just like a warm fuzz.
Warm, fuzzy blanket, yeah. Multicultural Kiwis. What time is it there, Cheryl? It is 5, because we're live at 5.
Live at 5.
Assuming you were speaking to us.
Come to Germany in September to watch the Masters World Highland Games. You ain't far.
No, we're not far at all. A couple of hours on a flight.
Or we could just stay in Scotland and watch the Highland Games, right?
We could stay in Scotland and watch the Highland Games.
I was going to Germany in September.
Beer
I'd
fest.
be going to the beer fest,
Yeah.
let's be fair.
Yeah, I actually thought where she was going. She's like, come to Germany in September. Yeah, we'll come to Germany in September for the Highland Games. Nah.
We'll come for the beer fest instead.
Yeah. We have better Highland games than you, but you have better beer than us.
And that's a fact.
That's a fact. That's a Stephen fact.
How's the weather over there?
The weather's been absolutely glorious recently. We've had 6 weeks of sun. Rained yesterday briefly.
So the farmers were loving it.
Aye. It's funny. One of technically with my client, it's Hamish, but we've got a joint. His wife is trains with us both. They've just planted trees in their estate, so they've got this huge estate, and he's like, yeah, I want to plant all these trees for future generations to enjoy because it's a bit bleak, and so he's planting all these trees in his estate, and he didn't anticipate the sun, so he's basically, it's a lot of money to plant all these trees and everything else, and get the fences up so the deer doesn't eat them and whatnot, and he says, I haven't budgeted for the water. He says, obviously I won't pay and whatnot, but he says it's costing him something crazy like an extra like 400 or 500 per week to basically got to hire a guy with a wee kind of tractor and a watering thing, and just basically by the time he finishes, because there's so many, by the time he finishes they just got to go back to the start and keep going.
Is that right?
Yeah, they're basically just at it all the time.
Because of the sun.
Well, just because it was raining, that was yesterday it was raining, right?
Ooh.
So I was up the back of Perthshire, and because there's been so much sun in the area, they had to put all the irrigation, the hoses that just pump water for like 40 yards in different directions. But it was weird because as I was driving back, here's this hose thing firing water in different directions while it's raining. You're like, he's not switched that off this morning. He's
You know what's funny, if there's anybody watching in England right now, they've got like this hose pipe ban and everything.
I know.
I feel quite bad for them.
I wonder how much water Scotland gives to England. It's a lot.
Yeah.
We sell a lot of water.
We sell a lot of water, yeah. So it's one thing we're great at. We're great at water, and we're then great at turning that water into whiskey.
That's why sometimes when we're out and about, we pee in the water because we know it's going to get sold to the English.
Kilts are truly only done justice by standing.
Sure.
Right, there you go. It's done.
Job done.
But it's live at 5, and we're sitting down for this one.
John Carver, hello from Tucson, where it only rains in July, August and September. ... Does it just keep going? What are your guys' thoughts on Fireball whiskey? Now I've heard of Fireball whiskey, I've never tried it though.
I've never heard of that. What is that? What is
Is
Fireball
that what the
whiskey?
stuff they used to drink in like the West? Like,
Oh, when you knock the glass over and it burns the table.
I think it's quite strong.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's like a really strong.
Was that in Back to the Future?
Maybe.
When it knocks it over, it goes.
What does it do?
It was.
I would love to wake up next to Rab's heat. Fireball whiskey, cinnamon whiskey is what it is. Ah, right, okay.
Cinnamon added to it.
Well, we've had enough of cinnamon.
Yeah, you ever done the cinnamon challenge?
Yeah, we're banned from that.
And we're not doing it again.
Fire whiskey, fireballs.
Yeah, cinnamon whiskey.
It's good. Oh well.
So I don't know. I think it's okay to experiment with whiskey now and again, but generally speaking, I certainly wouldn't want to put cinnamon like in a single malt. If I was going to do it, try with a blend.
See, I was asking if we've got our pump on yet. Does he look like he's got his pump on yet?
Pumping all right. And we come down, which is a point. We've got coffee in the studio now, so you don't have to
No, I
get one.
prefer my own.
No, front you then. And then we grab our coffees, we go live, and that time the coffee kicks in, and then we go get the pump on. So we're a bit deflated at the moment.
Aaron Wood, what's he saying? You guys have me eyeing Glenlivet whenever I see it now.
Yeah.
That's no bad thing, right?
No, Glenlivet, you're welcome.
And that might be one of those things for him where he might have just walked past it and never given it a second thought, but then when someone's pointed out what it is, then you see it everywhere, right?
I think you should all contact Glenlivet and say, Kilted coaches are awesome for you guys, you should sponsor their channel.
Yeah, give them free bottles of stuff.
Because it is the whole thing, like once you see something, is it 3 times? Then you're more than likely to buy it. So because it becomes from, like we buy from familiarity. There's the whole Coke Pepsi experiment when they did the blind test. They basically had a cup of Coke and a cup of Pepsi, and then they let people taste it, and Something, it was quite a high percentage, I can't remember exactly, but like, let's say it was 75% of people preferred Pepsi over cola. But then instantly they went, so yeah, the one you liked was Pepsi, would you like a bottle of Coke or would you like a bottle of Pepsi? And they're like, I want a bottle of Coke. And they're like, but you just told us you preferred the Pepsi. It's like, no, I want a Coke. Because people buy from emotion, it's what they know.
Yeah.
And people like what they know. So the more you see something, that's why when you see like, whether it be like adverts on bus stops and stuff, you'll fly past, maybe 4 or 5 bus stops, and 3 of them will all be the same advert because it has to be repeated.
Catchy, yeah.
So the fact that we're talking about Glenlivet all the time and we're showing it all the time, they should be sponsoring our channel.
Yeah, damn right. Cheryl's asking, do you all usually get up this early?
No, it's just for you, Cheryl.
Just for you, Cheryl.
It is actually just for you, actually, and 5 others, but...
Well, normally I get up at 5.
Yeah.
So today I got up at 4, which is slightly earlier. But normally I would get up at 5 every day, get up and...
What did you do for the hour before coming down here? Because I got up at 4:30 because I thought, right, 4:30, I get up, have a shower,
That's
put
why
my
you're
clothes
more
on,
late
come
than
down.
I am. No, I got up, I got my coffee and I played with my phone and cuddled my dog.
I just said phone.
Well, yeah, because poor Nala's in heat at the moment, so she's not quite herself, so she was needing some extra loving. So I gave her a loving on the kitchen floor. I did. I was like, and then afterwards I was like, "You're such a good girl." She was licking my ear and everything. And then I let the dog out. Like, you know me, I just like to get down early, so.
Yeah, no, we agreed to meet at 10 to 5, so 20 minutes was enough for me to get a shower and changed and get down here.
Let's get down there.
Cheryl. Yeah, well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be chatting to you live in 2 weeks' time.
I know.
Yeah, it'll be 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
We need to test out that software.
Yeah, we need to get I've put a message into the clan, so it's just on the set day. We'll get it rock and rolling.
Is it still dark outside there? No, because we're quite high in the northern hemisphere, we're quite far north. So in the summer months, it's light from 4 AM ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. 4:30 until 10 PM. So it's the sun is up all the time.
The sun is up all the time.
What are you up to today?
Sierra's asking. Oh, we're going to get the pump on after this. We're going to have a bit of training, and then I'm actually taking my boy to his rugby nippers class.
Was that back on? Is it?
Back on this week. They just had a couple of weeks off for the summer, and I've got some work to do. Working the weekend.
Working all weekend. And what am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm going to take a walk down to Brantley Gardens where we were on Tuesday. So I'm going to take Mila down after her dancing so she can throw some stones. I know what she's going to do. She's going to try and tidy up the entire riverbed by throwing all the stones in. I know what she's going to do. We'll be there a while. Oh, Stephen, are you going to have more kids? You going to have more kids?
Nah. That's all I've got to say about that.
I'm 2 and done.
Yeah, no, we're done. Do you know what I'm looking forward to? Like my youngest, is almost at that stage where we can get rid of all the baby stuff. I'm so like getting rid of the pram, get rid of all the nappies, get rid of all the baby toys, and I think for me it's just like clutter, and every time you go out you've got to take bags and bags of stuff, and I'm looking forward to getting out of that stage. And I know that's really crappy because you're just getting into that stage with your youngest, but no, care is he's verging on it. He's 2 now, and he's verging on. We'll start toilet training him soon, and getting rid of the pram because he just walks everywhere. No more kids for me.
Just give all the stuff away, get rid of it. That is satisfying. I mean, we did a lot of that previously, and then have the second one, just going to get it all again.
Yeah.
But, well, what's it? My late companion resembled Drab. He was also a priest. So I'm very priestly, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It's because when people say that, they go, "Holy smokes!"
Then somebody left a gigantic. It's hard to read the big ones quick enough. Hey guys, how important would you say food is when trying to get fit? Extremely important. It's like
any particular meals that you recommend? Paleo, keto, vegan, just healthy, whole foods?
We're big believers that there's more than one way to skin a cat. The most important, in fact, the best system to have is the fact that you've got a system. So multiple studies have been done on different diets, everything else, and it's the people who follow a certain structure to their diet are then more successful in becoming fit and healthy. Because one of our main principles that people learn on the program is you first be consistent, then you monitor your results, and then you adapt when needed. We've done a video on this before. So that first stage, consistency, it really doesn't matter. Also, we give people a structure on our clan program or an Everlean program. We give people a structure, say, look, stick to this. And then what we do is we monitor your results. If you're not getting the results you're looking for, then we can adapt it slightly, we can chop and change, we can move a few things around, but you first have to be consistent. So, you mentioned a bunch of different diets there. Look at them all, research them, say, do you know what, that one sounds good, I'm going to go for that one. And then just monitor your results. It's the people who don't have a structure, they're just kind of like, oh, I eat healthily, or I just eat what I want when I want to relax with it, that tend to be not in as good shape.
And everyone's different, people respond to different diets in different ways. Some people really respond to following the vegan diet, other people like their animal fats in there. Some people can go low carb, some people can't. It's different from person to person. Some people can have dairy products, others can't. And the problem is if your body's craving something and it's semi-good for you and you cut it out, it's going to make that diet even harder to get there, And there's another thing, because a lot of time we promote good fats through things like nuts. Now, some people are allergic to nuts, so you need alternatives. So it really is dependent on you as a person.
Always remember that every single one of you watching us right now, you are a unique snowflake. Okay, there's no two people the same.
I'm just picturing the movie Fight Club. You're not a unique snowflake. Remember he's given his own thing to get them all doing Project Mayhem.
Well, you are a unique snowflake. You are completely different. So just because you might speak to a friend and say, oh, this diet really worked for me, it doesn't mean it's going to work for you, because your whole body makeup, even things like your cell health, the way your cells respond to different foods and different stimulus, and your gut bacteria is going to be different, your lifestyle is going to be different. Even from, you think, okay, me and my brother, from the same family, same genes and everything else, we're completely different. So different foods will affect me in different ways. So you look at you and do what was best for you. And that's ultimately what we do with our Everlean program. We give you a structure, but then we give you the support needed. If you think, right, guys, this is not quite working for me, then we can make small tweaks. And that's what we do in the clan community. We've got access to us on the app, so you can message me directly to say, not quite getting this. We can tweak small bits and pieces, but you first stick to the principles that we've laid out, because 90% of the time they will work.
Somebody's saying, oh no, the word snowflake has a particular thing in politics. Yes, we know where you get the millennial snowflakes.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's basically people that are, the what do they call it? The victim generation.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm a snowflake.
Well,
What is it?
They're brought up, told they're special, they're unique,
okay.
and they deserve this. Do you buy the whole snowflake thing? I mean, the actual, that no two snowflakes are the same.
Yeah.
Do you? See, I used to, and then I thought about it. Have you ever watched the fucking snow? How many snowflakes fall, and then how many snowflakes have probably fallen in different countries? I mean, I could understand in one snow downfall, but I don't buy that we've not had the same snowfall.
But then what you've got to consider is what is a snowflake, and it is multiple water droplets, or it crystallizes. So how small are the crystallizations, and they'll go off in multiple different directions and everything else. So for it to create the same pattern is like a 1 in a couple of billion chance, or probably more than that, trillions of chances, because all it takes is for one tiny little bit. It's not like it's not like a design, it's just kind of these crystallizations.
But they form depending on the conditions when they're created. But I'm saying that of all the snowfalls that's fallen, I don't buy that whole same conditions aren't recreated, and there's been so many fucking snowflakes that there hasn't been the same one twice.
Well, if you believe that there are multiple universes as well, and multiple snowfalls, then yeah, you're probably right.
It's like take the lottery numbers as well. Like 6, 7, 8 numbers. A whole set of numbers. How many times would they have to roll to eventually roll the same sets again?
Yeah.
And then you think if there was 1,000 draws of the lottery a day, every day for God knows how many years in different countries of the world, you're bound to get that combination at some point. That's where I'm like, I was sitting watching snow one day, I was like, one of those wee bastards has had his pal from years ago. I'm sure of it.
Have you ever guys considered wearing a great kilt?
Oh, great.
That's the
whole thing. It'd have to be the right situation.
Yeah.
You know, I think it looks really cool. It looks smart. I think if I was a piper, then wearing one, or maybe if we were like hosting the Highland Games or something.
Yeah.
If we were hosting something, then potentially. But it's a huge thing. So it'd have to be the right situation.
See, for me with the great kilt, the big thing would actually be putting it on, and once it was on, I couldn't give a monkeys.
Yeah.
It would just be another outfit, but it's the putting it on, and you'd be like, right, because it's got a specific way that you've got to wrap it round, and you'd feel quite badass. But then once it was on, you're like, right.
And you've got to consider the things that we do in our kilts day in, day out. We're kind of like, we're training, sometimes we're just uphill and in rivers and all sorts, so yeah, that's not going to work. Sarah's just saying, hi guy, you guys are so deep early in the morning, never pondered snow.
Should I continue training if I'm feeling under the weather, Jason?
It depends on how ill you are.
I used to have a set rule. It was if I was ill above the neck, I would train. If I was ill below the neck, I wouldn't. But that doesn't really work if you're feeling dizzy.
No, it doesn't.
No. So
what you've got to consider, in fact, we did a video on this yesterday. Our What the Fact video yesterday was all about recovery. And are you overtraining? Make sure that you're taking time to rest, because the whole point of training is you stress your body. And if you are ill, your body is already stressed. So it depends on how ill you are, and your body's trying to recover from the illness. If you then put some stress on top of that, will your body recover from that efficiently enough?
and that video will air on Wednesday.
Was that not live?
What the fact we filmed? What the fact on the Thursday was the protein. We filmed them on the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's why you got the big rubber neck. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, what are you looking at me like that for? That's not actually aired yet,
yeah. So that'll be Wednesday's video. Exactly what Steve said.
Do you know what I'm thinking? Because I edited it yesterday.
Yeah. And we filmed it we filmed one and then went straight to the other.
Sorry about that. So that's not, you can't watch that yet.
But on Wednesday it's coming.
On Wednesday, it's edited, it's ready to go.
You guys are super. Sorry, these big ones flash up and then they disappear quick. You guys are both super important to myself and my boyfriend. He introduced me to you guys and we both love you. You've both been super motivational and taught us both heaps. Happy days. Thank you very much.
That's a nice little comment.
I think 5 a.m. in the morning, we're up for some compliments. Going, keep them coming.
Massage.
Jodie, it's definitely the whiskey and the beards. What are you guys talking about? It's definitely the whiskey and the beards. Although Sarah did spell whiskey though. Just saying.
Did you put the E in it?
She did. Just saying. I think we should start an army of whiskiers that spell it the right way over in the States, so that when somebody corrects them, they're like, oh no, you spelled whiskey wrong, there's an E in it. They're like, no, started in Scotland and this is how they spell it, therefore it's right. The Kilted coaches said so. How about people with heart disease like me, but even more reason to get stuck in? So that's from Joe.
Hey Joe. I would say keep moving, keep active. I think you keep active anyway, you're in your garden all the time, but you really want to be looking at your diet, making sure that there's plenty of fibre in there, keeping everything as lean as possible. Balance out your fats would be a big one. So Joe, for you actually, you probably come to the fat lesson. I think Joe started on the Everlean again, wasn't he? I'm pretty sure you are, Joe. But yeah, look at the lesson on fats in the Everlean program, because you want to balance things out over your saturated fats into your monounsaturates and your polyunsaturates. So just basically balance those out. It would be really important for heart disease, to be honest, for everybody. Stay active and look at the toxins going into your body from alcohol to processed foods, even your environment. But I'm pretty sure, Joe, we've obviously not chatted that much, but it looks like you've got a relatively healthy lifestyle. Grow your own vegetables. Yeah, stay active.
Casey was asking about a stretching routine for losing weight. Yes, well, she was basically asking the question using stretching in there. Now, if you have a good stretching routine at yoga or whatnot, it'll allow you to recover faster for your then activity or exercise that you can then do again later. So if you want to be consistent with your exercise, you don't want anything tightening up or any injuries. So yes, follow a stretching routine and it will complement your weight loss journey on the very basis that you will reduce the chance of injury and you'll also maximise your performance when you do come to train. So yeah, if you want to do yoga, go for it. If not, a standard stretching routine works. You'll still get excellent benefits.
Yeah, I think if you actually work with a trainer or a coach, you can develop a short flexibility routine. Like for instance, I would do a very little on hamstrings because they're already quite flexible, whereas Rab would spend a little bit more time on his hamstrings because they're less flexible. Whereas I'm quite tight in the shoulders. I'm really tight in my shoulders, so I spend a lot more time trying to stretch out my shoulders as my flexibility routine, whereas Rab would do less. So you can get a very specific stretching routine for you that doesn't have to take that long. You can just do it on a daily basis, and in time that can then evolve because as you work on one area it becomes more flexible, and then other areas of your body will be highlighted to you.
So you guys are so philosophic. We blame the whiskey in your coffee and your beards. Blame for what? It's American on me that spelled whiskey.
They're suggesting we're on the whiskey.
We're not on the whiskey.
Oh no, this time of the morning, we had to drive down. Rob's saying, oh wait, I'm new here, what was the contest and who won? So Rob, what we've done is on July the 30th, we've got our live weight loss show, which is going to run for 12 weeks. We ran a competition to get 6 contestants on there. Now, although we've got 6 contestants that are going to be participants that are going to be part of the live show, we've also got all our clan members who are going to be following the exact same programme at the exact same time. So everyone's going to feel involved, and it's going to be really, really exciting, and everyone's got their own little journey.
Basically, if that's actually why we started the Kilted Coaches, if you think about it. We were both personal trainers, we've both got our own businesses, and we'll come together and think we could do something online here because we complement each other. And you look very handsome today, mate. We'll compliment you.
You always look handsome, mate.
So basically we'll work well together. So we came together and said, you know what, we can offer a programme. So we got our heads together and we created a 12-week programme to help people lose weight and get in better shape. That's then kind of, the business itself is sort of gone full circle. It was chopped and changed a few times, but ultimately the Kilted Coaches were formed. But the 12-week programme stayed pretty much exactly the same. This is what we call the Ever Lean programme. So this is what everyone's doing on July 30th, which is a week on Monday.
Yeah.
And this is so basically what we want to do is we want to showcase how powerful this programme is by helping 6 people lose weight. We'll do it live on air, they get all the lessons. The videos you can then re-watch. So actually somebody asked on the app the other day if they missed the live feed, how would they see the video, for the lessons? And we were like, no, the live feed is just for us catching up with the people who have already watched the videos, watched the lessons. It's all on the app. You can re-watch it as many times as you want. It's going to be there forever. But it's drip fed to you each week over the 12 weeks, so that there's no overwhelm. You don't look at the whole program and say, oh my god, I've got to get all through all that. We do week by week, just watch this stuff, focus on it 100%, and then we can move on next week. So this is what we're going to do live on air. If you are at all thinking, I need to lose weight, I'd love to do that, then just go to our website, join the clan, and we can send us a little message to say, yeah, I want to do it with the competition winners, and then we can set it all up for you.
Rob was asking, are they all here in Scotland? No, they'll be at their own places. In fact, the majority of them are in the States.
They're all in the States,
and then they're going to plug into the live stream, so their wee faces will be up in the live stream. So it'll be us, our mugs, and all the wee faces and we'll be able to talk to them individually, talk about their struggles. There'll be video diaries that they'll send in each week, and we'll build a bit of a story, a bit of a narrative with it. We've also got Moscow in our show. She's also going to follow the programme and give a real genuine kind of insight to someone that's at home, who's right down the road for us as well.
Yeah,
She's going to follow it, and she's going to be part of the group, so it's going to be great, right?
So we probably won't be able to get her live at 5,
Yeah.
but we will do some sort of live feed with Moscow at some point. She's got so many names though, right? It's
I know.
It's Tammy, it's Moscow Moon, it's Wee Scottish Lass.
I know. You can't lose track.
Yeah, because when I was putting her on the app, I was kind of like, what do I call her? Do I call her Tammy or do I call her Moscow? Or I just go with Moscow because it seems to be the middle ground.
Yeah, but I think the Moscow comes from, she was called that in school.
Is that what it comes from?
I think so, yeah. And then obviously Tammy's a real name, and then Wee
Yeah.
Scottish Lass was then our Twitter, not Twitter, our YouTube
Our
handle,
YouTube,
I think.
yeah. So yeah, Moscow Moon's going to be doing this along with the winners. She's going to be then do a live, not a live vlog, a vlog of this weekly.
Yeah.
So you can get a real insight and an honest opinion from her on the programme. So yeah, that'll be really good.
And if she gets out of her bed early enough any days, then she will join us as well.
Yeah, I really don't think that she'll come at 5 a.m. tonight, but we'll arrange to go and see her.
Yeah.
So that so we can do a couple of live feeds.
Yeah.
We'll grab a coffee or a beer.
Right, we're going to get our pump on now, mate.
Yeah, time for us to go train. We've had our coffee, we've chatted to you guys. We will see you live at 5 next week.
So remember, if you want to join our clan and join in on that, it's kiltycoaches.com/clan. You can join there, you can be part of the programme, you can talk to us regularly on our Google Plus group. And Neil, who's just popped up there, he's one of our clan members as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
plenty of clan members on. So looking forward to it.
Yay.
Right, guys.
Right, guys, we'll love you and leave you. Bye bye.
Have a good weekend.